Hi, and welcome to yet another vlog on Foodie Adventures. And today we're going to talk about something that I covered just a few months ago. So I moved to Asturias in 2023 in November, and I made a video on why I thought Asturias is a good place to move to in Spain. Now it's an updated 2024 version, and now we've decided, me and Thomas, that we're going to have an international perspective, which is me because I moved from United Arab Emirates, and Thomas moved here from Madrid. So we're going to have both the perspectives. In my view, if you move to Asturias, you get to experience the Spanish culture. Here you get a lot of opportunity to learn about authentic Spanish culture. You get to taste a lot of authentic Spanish cuisine. In terms of rents, I believe that it's quite affordable compared to Madrid and Barcelona. So you can get easily a one-bedroom flat for 500 euros per month, and if you're lucky, you can even get a two-bedroom flat for this amount, or even around 600 or 700 euros. So it's quite affordable. I also like it that the city that we're in, Oviedo, has a lot of parks. So I usually like to go for a run every day for like an hour. So for me, it's very important that there is natural beauty. And when I was living in United Arab Emirates, what I missed the most was natural beauty, greenery, green landscape. And for me, that it's quite refreshing, because before I used to live in New Zealand, so to have that back in my life is so refreshing. What I also love about living here is there's a lot of calisthenics spaces. I like calisthenics. In United Arab Emirates, there was just only one calisthenics open air place, but it used to be so hot and warm that you couldn't go. On the contrary here, yes, north of Spain, Asturias, Galicia, a bit of Basque country are known among like people in the south of Spain or the rest of Spain that it rains a lot. But with my perspective, I just came from United Arab Emirates where it hardly rains, so for me it's really good. Asturias is also quite well connected on train, with trains. Renfe has a direct non-stop train from here to Madrid, actually from Gijón, Oviedo to Madrid, so which is quite handy. The only thing that I think is not handy is the price of it. It's 60 euros one way, which is quite expensive. So if you want to catch an international flight, mind you, there is an airport here in Asturias, Aviles, but it doesn't go to a lot of international destinations. It does go to a few destinations within Spain and some places in Europe, like Italy and London, and there is a direct flight to Paris. But if you want to go to a place like, say, Dubai, you're going to have to change a plane. Either you're going to have to take a flight from here to London or here to Madrid, and then from there to Dubai. So that's one of the downsides, that you're going to have to go to Madrid, so taking the train would be a must. Also, again, there's everything available here in terms of shopping, in terms of big brands like from Zara to any other brands that you find in Spain, from Teddy to shopping malls, and also shopping supermarket brands like Mercadona or Alimerca. And the prices are quite reasonable, or on par with the prices in bigger cities. So the prices are not much more than, say, in Madrid, because it's a bit more remote than Madrid, which is great. But where I find Asturias lacks is, yes, I do love Spanish food and I enjoy eating it, but every now and then I love international cuisine. So saying that, I think there's more and more international cuisine popping up, so that's great. And then there is good wine here, cheap wine here, just like the rest of Spain and the rest of Europe, and Sidra and all of that, which is quite handy.
So for me, Asturias is my favorite community. So I'm super happy being here. We are living in Oviedo, which is the capital, and this city is a small city compared with Madrid, but it's a city that for me have everything. And the best part of living here for me is I love the nature and the village, a small village. So I can go every weekend to different places in the nature and enjoy a lot. And also it's like a very quiet city, so it's not like the stress that you have in Madrid. Another thing that I love here is the food, for sure. The food in Asturias probably is the best food that you can find in the world. So
Yeah.
of course I love international food, but I don't know. This food for me is fabada, for example, is the best. I have cars, so it's a city that is not crowded at all with cars like Madrid, so it's another good point. But part is that it's very far from the capital, or if you want to take a flight to another place or an international place, here is more complicated. Another thing that I miss, not here in Asturias because you can do it in another places, but here in Oviedo is like going cycling. So here in Oviedo it's not easy to go cycling, but for the rest it's good. It's like a small city. You can go walking everywhere. You can go walking to the work center, so to shopping, everything. And also you have local markets. You have fresh products. You have everything. So that is the thing that I like the most. The weather here is very good. It's compared with the rest of Spain. It's not like the heat that you can't even sleep, and during the winter it's not very cold. Even it's hard to see snow in the city in Oviedo. Of course you can go to the mountains and it will be more cold and with more snow, but I love it.
Okay, so one another aspect that I like about living in Asturias is that I don't know, people watching this will find it fascinating that the music is quite similar to Irish music or Scottish music at times as well. So the cultural scene and the music scene is amazing. In terms of activities and as an expatriate, as soon as I landed, we joined an intercambio, which is a language exchange group. So there is one group here that you can go and mingle with other expatriates. But just mind you, if you don't speak enough Spanish, you're going to struggle initially to make friends, because people in Asturias are, according to other Spanish people, are a bit reserved in their communication with generally people outside of Asturias, not just foreigners. But once they do get to know you, they are genuinely really nice and really, in my view, really like genuine people. Not the kind of people you'll just see and then not see again and they're just friendly for the 5 minutes, because they've lived here for a very long time. They end up becoming really good friends and they are really caring and they try and help you adjust in every good way possible. So all in all, what's my judgment at the end? If I were to choose again, would I move to Asturias again? For sure, yes. Hell yes, because I've learned Spanish really quickly. I've made really nice, good friends. The city is really clean. The air is really beautiful. It's really green coming from Dubai. The food is amazing. So yes, so I think Asturias is one of the regions of Spain which are less or least explored by tourists, which in turn also makes locals more friendly towards tourists, because in some parts of Spain some locals are really frustrated with tourists or expatriates. Here, because there is not that many, people are more receiving of tourists or expatriates. So I mean expatriates in my case, or in the case of if you want to move here. So all in all, I would say that if I was given a chance again, I'll move here again, without a doubt.
So for me, if I have to choose again, if I have to live here, I will live in Asturias because everything is very nice. You have nature, clean air, locals are very nice. For me, it's perfect. So yes, I will say yes. So I hope you find this video useful.
And that is it from us for today. If you have any questions, please make sure to just comment underneath, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. We know how it feels like being a newbie at a place, so in a new place, so we're more than happy to answer any questions you have. But also please support us by liking and subscribing our video. Ciao ciao.
Bye.